I came across chatter about Namibia's pink fridge on Facebook, and honestly, the way people spoke about it felt like I had missed a joke. You know that feeling? When everyone nods, half smiles, and moves on, and you're left wondering what wasn't said. So, I went looking. Imagine driving for hours through the oldest desert on Earth. No shops, no houses, just 45-degree heat and a shimmering horizon. Then, like a mirage, you see it. A bright pink fridge standing alone in the middle of nowhere. Turns out, it's just a fridge. Actually a fridge. Painted bright pink, placed in a public space. It's not a joke. It's powered by the sun, and inside, ice-cold refreshments. But honestly, the real miracle isn't the technology. It's the trust. Digging further into its history, here's what I found. The Pink Fridge is a quirky, solar-powered art installation and hospitality station located in the Namib Desert, Namibia. Situated on a small hill along the gravel road between Sesriem and the Desert Grace Lodge, near Solitaire, it serves as a welcome oasis for travelers. Its purpose? Originally a vintage refrigerator from the 1990s, it was restored and painted blush pink by the Gondwana Collection Namibia to serve as a landmark and, well, spark joy on the long desert drive. Its functionality? While the vintage shell doesn't cool, a modern camping fridge is hidden inside, powered by solar panels to keep drinks ice cold in extreme desert heat. Its refreshments? It is restocked daily by lodge staff with complimentary water, juice, and iced tea for passing guests and tourists. Its amenities? The fridge is accompanied by a matching pink table and chairs, providing a popular Instagrammable photo opportunity. Its location? It is positioned about a 20-minute drive off the main road on the private entrance road leading to the Desert Grace. Its availability? Drinks are offered for free, though some visitors mention an honor system for small contributions to help maintain the initiative. Oh, and a word of caution. Visitors are cautioned to be careful with the pink metal chairs. They are exposed to the sun all day and can become extremely hot. But wait a minute. All this? Locals say this pink fridge represents a unique social contract. Those in philanthropy mode restock it, and those in need collect from it. No locks, no guards, just an honor system. Simple, generous, practical. So why did it feel like there was more? Coming from Kenya, this feels like, I don't know, another planet? In Nairobi, we joke that the fridge wouldn't just be empty, the whole appliance would be gone by morning. The pink fridge is bolted to the hill, but in a world of gates and padlocks, this pink box stands as a challenge. Can we build a culture where we trust each other to take only what we need? Here's what I realized. In a country where inequality is not a rumor, but a reality, a fridge becomes more than a fridge. It becomes a statement. Because when citizens create solutions for hunger, it quietly asks, where are the systems? When something this basic feels revolutionary, what does that say? The pink fridge isn't loud. It doesn't protest. It doesn't accuse. But it exposes something. It exposes the gap between excess and need. And maybe that's why it felt like an inside joke. Not because there was a secret, but because there was subtext. If systems were functioning perfectly, would a pink fridge be remarkable? Or would it be unnecessary? That's the uncomfortable question, and the fridge doesn't answer it. It just sits there, bright, visible, silent. When I first heard about it, I thought I had missed a joke. Now I think it was a mirror. And maybe the real question isn't about Namibia. Maybe it's this, what small, ordinary things in your country are quietly revealing bigger truths? Sometimes it's not the loud headlines. Sometimes it's just the pink fridge. What quirks do you have in your country? Comment below. Let's have a conversation.